welcome back to Breslov Campus. We're going to go into a little about Rebbe Nachman's book called the Aleph Bet Book, the Sefer Hamidot in Hebrew. This book was written by Rebbe Nachman for himself at a very young age. Some say already before the age of 10, between the age of 6 and 10, he wrote the first part of the book, while writing the second part of the book in his late teens, between the age of 15 and 20. Rebbe Nachman wrote this book, which is a collection of aphorisms on many areas of Jewish living. He wrote them for himself in order to spurn and push him forward. If you're familiar with the book, the Aleph Bet Book, you'll see that the aphorisms are very, very sharp. They're a wake-up call. By doing this, this happens. By doing this, this happens. If you do like this, this is the result. And it's very shaky because it's scary, the results, or whether it's punishments or rewards. So he wrote it for himself in order to put himself in check in order to advance. So many years later, after the book was finally copied, because there's a whole story how Rav Nosson sat with Rebbe Nachman, and it went through a period of years of intervals of waiting to finish the book, but finally they sat down for almost a whole day, even more than a day, and Rav Nosson wrote, making a manuscript of Rebbe Nachman's aphorisms as he was dictating them to him. Once this book was already available in manuscript format, so Rebbe Nachman was traveling once with his disciple Rav Naftali, and he saw that he had in his hand a copy of the manuscript of the Aleph Bet Book, and he was going over it. So Rebbe Nachman told Rav Naftali, "My dear, precious friend, this book is what made me into a Jew." You hear that? This book is what made me into a Jew. More than anything else, like we said, the Aleph Bet Book has the ability to wake you up. It's an amazing wake-up call. Because of that, it's considered a special devotion of the month of Elul to recite this book called the Aleph Bet Book, because it really, really wakes you up. A person can be laid back and rely that Hashem will be good to him. It's okay that I'm slouchy, and it's okay that I'm a schlepper. It's okay that I'm falling back and not so into it, because Hashem will have pity on me. But this book, when you see the reality of things, it's an amazing wake-up call to get you back on your feet, right? This attitude is something which you should know exists. That a person who's slacking, so he needs a wake-up call. So they send him something to say, you're in danger. Once the person is awakened and he realizes the severity of the situation, and he says, oh my God, Hashem, I'm lost in everything, what am I going to do? Once you've woken up, then Hashem's compassion and words of hope and encouragement come from the tzaddikim. But someone who's slacking, you can't just give him words of encouragement and everything. He has to be woken up. Once woken up, then we can give, the tzaddikim give to a person words of hope, words of encouragement. It's a trick to know in life when you need words of arousal and when you need words of encouragement. The Sefer Hamidot, Aleph Bet Book, is for sure a book of arousal. Someone who's out of it and he wants to get back into it, doesn't know how. This book is a real start kicker to get a person to wake up, and it's highly suggested for that point in life to get reboosted, B'ezrat Hashem.